Cybernation Uncensored.
Welcome back to Ghost Hunters, our monthly Monster of the Week game, but that's going to be changing after this episode. This would be the CNU or Cybernation Uncensored finale of Ghost Hunters, because turns out I can't organize a monthly game, and I also have, a new job. Yay me. Good things. But we will be moving this game to my channel, which is Casper the MB Ghost. And yeah, it's for, a more steady schedule so we can get through more episodes quicker. And we'll finish it up there. But I wanted to say a huge thank you to Rob and everyone for letting me have this opportunity to GM and meet these amazing players and organize this entire thing. Yeah, this has been great. So, Dankeschön. Wado. Gracias. Thank you. I think that's...
Merci.
Yeah, merci. And thank you in all the other languages. Big ups to Cybernation Uncensored. From that point, I'm going to introduce my lovely people. If you don't know them, you should. Starting with... Oh, yeah, on my overlay. Let's go with directions this time. Is that right? Left? No, let's not go with directions. How about Danny? You go.
Why would you make me laugh and then make me go?
Because I'm cruel keeper. That's why.
Wild. I have hair in my mouth. Hi, I'm Danny, or Danny's Corner. Pronouns she, they. Today I'm playing Clover the Flake, I believe. And, yeah, I'm very excited. I was gonna say another thing. Nope, it's over. The time was passed. Another name has been called.
I didn't say another name.
No,
yeah.
Another name has been called.
Okay. With that, let's go to Crimson. Another name has been called.
Hey y'all, I'm Crimson Galaxy. That is Krimsin, because I'm not me without a little bit of sin. My pronouns are they, them, she, and they. And today I'm playing Clarissa Charisma the Mundane, who is, kind of down right now and sad, but she's working on it. She'll get there. Yeah.
And last but not least, Sam.
I'll never get over your little intro and outro. It's just so fun. It's a little bop.
Thank you.
But I'm Sam, pronouns she, her, and the same with Simon. I am playing this spooky. She's a whirlwind. I love her. She's getting a little bit more voice.
All right.
A little bit.
And I am Casper the MB Ghost. My pronouns are they, them, hence the MB. And I will be your keeper for this evening. I am also going to throw it to Sam to give us our recap.
Are you sure you want the entire novel?
Not the novel, just bullet points it for us, please.
I want it.
Ooh, okay, I got it.
We've got a certain amount of time.
I'll sift it. Last time. So I'll give my premonition because that gives a good little detail of what the story is. So there was a burning and a woman inside screaming, looking for her son. My vision cuts to the front yard of this house where this middle-aged man is holding a teenage daughter while they watch this woman stumble out of this building holding her son unscathed while half her body is engulfed in flames. The boy's wrapped in a blanket and he's perfectly fine, but she's not as lucky. Half of her face has blue eyes that I could see, and the hair, it was a curly and short. It was dated back in 2001 on a tape. So there's a middle-aged man now named Arthur Kritikos. How you say it? Kritikos? Yes, and he has a daughter named Kathy and a son named Bobby. So that's the family of Gene Kritikos is the one that died. We are in, was it did we decide on New Hampshire?
Yeah, it is
Yes.
New Hampshire.
Okay, just making sure. Did we decide on the name of it?
Yes.
Oh, actually, you know what? I put Rosewind Hill Dry Bush Village.
Yeah, that's pretty much right. Yeah. Brushwind Village. Yeah. You're fine.
Ah, yes. So we made it to New Hampshire. We met with the landlord. The landlord just gave us the keys to this apartment on the 5th floor. It was very much unfurnished. Eventually, at the end of the day, we got furniture, which was like a bed, and then another bed. One was like a twin size, one was a queen, and a couch, and yeah, basically IKEA furniture. We were able to make it to the hospital to try to investigate the mystery of where Jean died, and we met the nurse. I have her name somewhere, but I can't remember it. What was her name?
Clarissa, I know you have it.
I have
You're also
it too.
muted, just so you know.
Yeah, Teresa.
There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to sift through notes. So Teresa, we met her, and she told us to come back at 9 p.m. to meet the nice nurse, the night nurse. I don't know if she's nice. We're gonna find out. And also that the burn unit has like a mysterious. It burns, right?
Yeah.
Or it gives a sensation of burning, not the visual. Yeah, and we had Clarissa go back there who felt this burning, and I, as in Simon, was able to convince Teresa that I have a gift of being able to see things, which we convinced her of. So all is true and correct, and that is the best I could give without reading everything.
Which is fantastic. They made it back to the apartment where they found it like semi-furnished with new to them furniture. And then we heard a loud crash. And then nada. That's when we cut it and ran out of time. And
a scream.
And a scream. There was a crash and a scream, and that was it. Coming back on that crash, what are you guys doing? You had just heard a crash in in the next room and a blood curdling scream. What you doing?
Just to check real quick, was this like when everybody was like taking a nap?
Yeah. You guys
Okay.
made it back to your place. Simon claimed the bed with her corpse pose. You went to the bathroom to edit some videos and some stuff.
Yeah.
And
I think I was editing while I think Clarissa and Simon took a nap.
Yeah, Clarissa also took a nap after everyone had their little heart-to-hearts. And then there was the crash, bang, scream.
Great. I would like to say one thing. It is a crash, bang, scream because Clover does also scream suddenly at the sudden like thing. And if the blood curdling scream didn't wake everybody up, the second sudden like panic screech from the bathroom probably also woke people up as Clover like
I will guarantee that woke everyone up, because even if you didn't hear the blood curdling scream, it is a small apartment you are in. That Clover scream would have echoed.
Simon would have sat up like this.
yes. Clover nearly like drops her laptop and then she's like, oh, okay.
You drop your laptop?
No, nearly. She caught it. That's the most important thing.
I was like, baby, we're gonna have to spend this money on a new laptop now.
I think Clarissa was on her phone, so she threw it when she heard the scream inside the apartment. So really it was crash, crash, scream, scream, crash.
All right, you know what, Clarissa?
I feel like we're playing Simon now. Like, not even me, Simon, but Simon, where you have to follow the colors.
Yeah, you know what? Roll a act under pressure for me.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
Yeah, your phone is shattered. You need a new one.
Oh, fuck. No.
Mhm.
All right, fine.
Oh my god.
Just because y'all are getting paid a whole lot of money does not mean you can go around breaking your electronics all willy-nilly.
It was
I mean, y'all do
startling.
you, but you, like, whatever. Anyway, Clarissa, mark that you need a new phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
Chloe
was
will come
that?
out the bathroom and say, I don't know. I don't. Is everybody okay?
Are you
You're the one who
okay?
screamed.
No, I'm okay. There was the people next door. I think something happened. I don't know. I just, I screamed because they screamed, and it was like a bad scream. It was like somebody broke into their apartment probably scream.
You
So,
all hear like a rush of footsteps coming up the stairs.
Did they sound booted?
Yes.
in our direction, or you're just like generally.
They're
I
coming,
mean, we're right next door, so
yeah, they're
yeah.
coming up the stairs.
Okay.
Clarissa gets a concerned look on their face for a second and just sort of like wanders over to the door and like opens it a little bit
Oh my god!
to see what's out there.
You see an empty hallway.
I'm gonna wait till I hear those boots come up the hallway.
You still hear the boots. They're getting louder. They're getting closer. You still see an empty hallway.
Clarissa, close the door.
Yeah. More concern is on her face, and she slowly shuts the door and locks it.
Okay. Did you see anything?
No.
Okay.
It sounded like they were right outside the
Clear
door.
the door! Clear the door! Let's go! Breach! Breach! And you hear a crash as the door opens in the hallway.
It's not our door, right?
No. You hear them bust through the door, on the other side of your door.
Okay.
And there's a huge commotion. You can't really make it out through the wall. There, you hear panicked sobbing as like the noise the whole calamitous noise descends downstairs.
Think ghost cops just kidnapped someone.
Oh.
I thought that the ghost was in the hospital.
I mean, it's more than one ghost.
There's more than one ghost. I mean,
Okay. Well, what do we do? What do we do? You see, Clover is like reaching for like her bag of stuff, and is like trying to find her gun. It's like, do we check if they're going downstairs? Do we see if they actually took somebody? If something
no
even
one
actually
was
took
out
something?
there, though. I don't know what. Huh.
Clover's gonna. Real quick. Well, does it look like they're like gone already?
What?
Or sound like? Sorry.
Yeah, no, there's no more noise coming out of the hallway.
That's the fastest come and go ever.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's a hit.
Were they
and run.
real? Was it a TV?
Sufficient.
Is there still sobbing coming from next door?
There is a faint sobbing coming from next door.
Clever will go to their door and like a gun at the ready peek out.
They don't like me, so I'm gonna stay inside our door, but stand right there so I can listen.
So wait, are you peeking out into the hallway with a gun, Clover?
No, I don't have the gun. I'm not gun first. It's just like
It's head
just
first
enough.
and gun in your back pocket kind of situation?
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
gun like back in the other hand, and then.
Yeah, so you peek out. The hallways look looks clear. It doesn't look like anything happened out there. You don't even hear the crying really. It's just an empty hallway.
When we do hear the crying, does it sound like it could be Kathy, Arthur, or Bobby? Do we recognize?
It sounds like a young woman crying. Yeah.
A young.
So would you assume that's Kathy?
Yeah, you can assume that's Cassie. Whatever her name is.
Kathy.
Yeah. No, I said Cassie, but yeah, her name is Cassie.
I wrote Catherine, so I was away from. I was unbelievably off. I think Chloe will like look back at Simon and say, oh, Simon, can you maybe like see if you hear anything, like that we may not be able to hear or like talk to?
Sure. Let me see what I have.
Thank you.
So most of it has to do with spirits.
Now is a good time to remind y'all, you have fancy ass goggles that let you see ghosts.
Oh yeah.
We just woke up.
I'm just letting you know.
I appreciate it. Listen,
In case you may have forgotten,
did.
Clarissa doesn't have a phone anymore, but she's got ghost seeing goggles.
May I investigate a mystery?
You absolutely may.
See if I can potentially, because Simon can already see spirits or magical influences. I just have to get roll well on.
You have a +2 to this, by the way. Somebody from chat redeemed it.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Somebody redeemed a +2.
You guys also have like +2 from the last time we did that. And
one of those +2s.
Yeah.
And Sam, you had a hold for a question regarding the hospital.
I think I used it. Let me double check my notes.
I also lost my notes in this month, which is why we are no longer doing monthly games, everyone.
Yes, I used it.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
No
All right,
problem.
let me roll this, and we have +2. Oh my gosh, 14.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I got 2 natties.
Nice.
Fine. If you ask everything you want. Jeez. Yeah, go ahead.
Fine.
Overachieve, God.
Try hard.
For the millionth time, I do not know where these questions are.
What are you doing?
You
The
can
investigative mystery.
you can
Got
ask
you.
what happened. Keeper. Oh my God. What happened here?
It's okay.
What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What is being concealed here? And
thank you. What are how many do I get?
you get 2, but since you rolled above and beyond, you can ask me any question you want about the mystery, not just the listed ones, because I'm being nice.
I am nervous about that. Okay.
Love it.
What is being concealed here?
You look around the apartment, or you just get the vibe of the building, and you are realizing that the apartment next door is empty and has been empty for some time.
Empty. The one that we talked to, Arthur, the professor at the community college?
Empty.
Interesting.
Huh.
How do I realize that it's empty? Am I hearing, echoing that it sounds like there's nothing there?
Yeah, the sobs that you hear don't seem to be coming. Well, they seem to be emitting from the room, but they don't. They seem to be. They don't. They are emitting from a source in the room, but it doesn't feel like a solid source. It's like an echo of a sound that was once in that room.
Was I right then about all those boots coming up and down real fast? Were those real?
Do you want that to be your second question?
Let's make it. Yeah, I would ask, where did it go in regards to the people? Where our people go?
Where did it go? They let's see. The year you guys are in are 2023, right? Yeah, I gave that to you. I made it now. So about 22, 21-ish years ago, that was the last time that apartment had been occupied.
Oh.
Okay.
Well.
Uh-huh.
Well then, because there are noises, I'll actually just stick to the chart for this last one. What sort of creature is it?
What sort of creature is it? It's not a ghost. Because you've dealt with ghosts. This is your fourth case. You guys are professionals. You've dealt with ghosts. This is more of a memory so impactful that this building lets everyone know. It has stamped this building. It feels very reminiscent of your last adventure, where there was a memory so impactful that it stamped the local landscape.
Okay. Simon walking around and just trying to listen and tap into what she can do. She'd eventually just stop and look at Clover specifically, since Clover asked her. There's nobody next door. And there never has been when we were here.
Oh. Okay.
Simon would exit the apartment.
Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What? We talked to them though.
As the door closes behind Simon.
Wait, no, I think Clover's like following and trying to stop Simon.
Yeah, no, I hold the door open. What do you mean? Like,
well, I mean, there's like things where like people like think they actually talk to people, but it's actually like spirits, and they're like very, very powerful probably. So it's like you think they're actually here, but Simon plays years ago. You're really going very far. I don't know. It's like you have to be very careful. But it's just I was like talking back and forth between Clarissa and Simon. It's like So I mean it sort of makes sense considering like sort of what we're dealing with, I guess, like the timeline that we were looking at. It sort of makes sense. Like, yeah, maybe they were just ghosts that we thought they were real, and like I mean, it's sort of like the whole like
it's been over 20 years.
Wow. Okay, it's 20 years again. Makes sense. It's just
That's older than us.
that is older than us. That's true. Simon, can you stop walking just for a second? I'm just very worried.
Oh, she would have stopped. She's just in the hall
okay.
now.
Okay. Okay. Chloe will put the gun away in her pocket now that there's not like an active threat. And
Walking around this place with a gun just out. You have a cannon too. You have like a hand cannon.
Chloe was half convinced this was just a robbery happening.
Good lord.
Okay, so what did we okay. No, I have a plan. No, it's okay. This is fine. It's okay. Here's what we can do. We get the little what if we get the things that'll help us see, what we can't usually see better. The
I can already see.
I know. but it's the one
Yeah,
that lets us
I
see
think
the
Clarissa has
spirit.
the glasses.
Yeah, Clarissa, if you could.
We all had a pair, I think. I
Well,
have
yeah.
my pair.
Oh, you have yours. Okay. I was in the
Clarissa,
bathroom.
as you put those on, you
Uh-huh.
look around and see that this nice apartment building that you're in is not that nice. It's been rotted out. It every like nice painting and everything that you see, that this very finished hallway that you're in, it looks like there has not been a single person inhabiting this place for a good 2 decades.
Um, 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 um,
Clarissa's something wrong.
What is it?
What are you saying?
This is weird. Uh,
Are you saying
Everything we do
something?
is weird.
Here,
Well,
put these on for a second.
I can just go get mine. Okay.
Okay.
I'll
I
just go. Yeah.
think this is all an illusion, and this place is actually really terrible, and we probably ate a lot of spiders while we were sleeping.
Yum.
Clover. Oh, Clarissa, once you take those glasses off and hand them to Clover, you cannot unsee the dankness that you are currently residing in. Clover, once you put those glasses on, you see what Clarissa sees. Simon, you still see a very nice apartment.
Yeah, she does. She's not gonna put the glasses on. She believes them. She just doesn't want to see it.
So real. Yeah, Clover's on. I was like, okay.
I pretend I do not see.
If I do not see it, it's not there. Okay, now I see it. Wow. Okay. I mean, there's been worse apartments. Okay. Okay. Clover will take them off real quick. Hand Clarissa's hand it back to Clarissa, and then we'll real quick go back to like get her actual bag of like
I'm
stuff.
gonna put them back on, and then I'm gonna open the next door neighbor door and just push it open.
Oh yeah, they just unlocked.
Can you roll me? Actually, you know what? As you look at the next door neighbor door, you see glowing sigils in like a yellowish kind of energy, all over the door, of the apartment the family was just in.
Oh. Hey, I think somebody cast an illusion or something on this door. That way that we could speak with that family, even though that family wasn't here, maybe.
Would I be able to see this? Because of my ability to also see the magical influences like that.
I'm gonna rub the door.
I will get to you rubbing the door. Can you read? Yeah, I heard it when I said it. Can you read what your ability actually is for me real quick?
Yes. You can see the invisible, especially spirits and magical influences. You may communicate with or even make deals with spirits you do see, and they give you more opportunities to spot clues when you investigate a mystery.
Yeah, and since you rolled so high on the investigate a mystery, yeah, I'll give that to you.
Okay. Continue rubbing the door.
Yes, and you were rubbing the door.
Yeah, just honestly tracing the rune signal, the
sigils. Yeah.
Sigils.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, as you touch them, you feel like a warmth. It's not. I mean, it's like if you walk into a new you're coming from a really air conditioned place and walk into a new place that's not air conditioning. That's the kind of temperature change you feel. It's not severe, but it does nothing other than that. Just gives you warm.
Okay, and is the door locked?
No.
I push it open.
and with a creak and dust, it open, and you see this layout. And in the room, which is covered in dust and webs, there to your like immediate, I don't know my directions. You're entering left, right, yeah. To your immediate right is like a kitchenette area. Straight in front of you is like a living room section, and then to your left would be a hall where the bedrooms are. And like if you look straight down at the end of the hall, you'll see a bathroom.
Okay.
And
And
in the kitchenette area, there looks to be the remains of like an electrical fire.
okay. Oh, okay. Um, do we still hear that low crying sound, moaning and crying?
Not from the living room area. You can hear it off near the bedrooms.
All right, that's I Clarissa with like a completely unsteady look on her face and like clear concern and worry plastered across it is going to start slowly walking forward with like her hands slightly in front of her, just in case something pops out she can protect herself
Like a spider web.
yeah, sure. And she's gonna slowly make her way down that hallway. Are y'all coming? No?
Yeah,
Okay.
Simon would be behind you.
I got this.
She wouldn't be
No,
directly
it's
behind
cool.
you. She'd
I'll
probably
check it
stop.
out. It's fine. I'll check it out.
Clover's not there yet.
Okay. Don't worry. I'll check it out. That's the name of my move. And
While
I'm gonna
while you're checking that out, Clover, as you go back to the apartment, you see this has the look of this apartment has not changed.
Okay.
This is the only nice door, the only sign of civilization in this entire apartment build, or from what you've seen of this apartment building. All of your furniture is nice and clean. Your apartment built, like everything has been nice and clean, and it does look very recently nicely done.
I see. Okay.
Mm.
Then Clover will go grab her bag with like her equipment and stuff, put the goggles on. But real quick before she goes back to meet with the friend, she's gonna real quick peek out. Like, is there a window in this room?
Yeah, sure. I'm not a monster. I'll give you a window.
Sorry. So we'll peek out the window to see if there's anything happening outside.
You see a brick wall. No.
That's crazy.
No. What you see outside of this window is a. Oh, where is this window? Where do I want this window to be?
A fire.
You don't see a fire.
Not again.
You do see a park, like a very family friendly park area.
Okay.
The streets next to it are very empty, clear. It's very quiet for this time of night, which is around people are getting off of work. So I'm gonna say like 6s, 7. Sure.
Okay. And with the goggles on, I don't see anything happening.
With the goggles on, you see miscellaneous spirits just like hanging out in various things. Like, there's the spirit of an old woman, sitting on a park bench feeding some like birds, but neither the woman or the birds are there. There's a small group of children playing. These aren't ghosts or spirit like as you would define them. These are other memories of this area.
Right.
Just like memory of an old woman feeding birds, memory of children playing, in the park. Like, these are happy memories outside.
Okay. Then with that, I will also grab the Simon's goggles if Simon doesn't have them, even if she doesn't want to wear them. Okay, they will be available for her. Um, and um, I'll just bring everybody's stuff. I'm just gonna come in with everybody's
Good thing we don't have much.
equipment and like our bag or whatever they have, and then we'll go back into to join my friends. And
Awesome.
Chloe will enter the room and say, I just got everybody's things, just in case after this we just wanted to probably go downstairs to see what's happening. If that's what we want to do, we could just hide in here if we. Oh, what are we doing? Sorry.
Yeah, you're
Clarissa's investigating down the hall.
you walk in and see Simon there in like the kitchenette area, because there's not much of a foyer. It's literally open the door, kitchenette, dining room, and then like Clarissa's not there. You hear Clarissa shuffling down the hall. Clarissa, what are you doing? You are muted.
I am just like, I think honestly, before she went down the hall, she would have said something about like maybe copy down those those sigils in a notebook so we can see what they are actually accomplishing when we have time to research them later. But then she's like literally just going down the hall alone, looking for the sound of the crying. And she's just gonna open up the door that it's coming from and just to see what it is.
Is the sound still going?
Yeah. There's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's not coming. Yeah, it's very faint. It's not coming from the living room. It's coming from the back rooms. You go into the back rooms. You hear crying, and it gets louder. At what you can easily assume is Kathy's room, because there's a plaque on there that says Kathy. You open it up, and this room is completely empty. But you can still hear the crying, and it was an accident. I didn't mean to. I only looked away for a second. It was an accident. Over and over.
Kathy feels responsible for her mother's death. Okay. Wow. That's heavy.
Can I search on my phone for like a recent article that talks about this family?
Yeah.
Or as recent as, I don't know, it could be 10 years ago.
Like, so you're gonna Google the family again.
Yeah, just to see like who's alive.
Yeah, and you
maybe
get
where they live.
Yeah, you get a lot of the similar results of the fire that populates the front top of the page. But then if you look down and like you see like scrolling through, it's not even on the first page, it's like on the third page, trying to find these things. The family has moved away, and but like not so much the family, but it mentions that the husband has moved away and now is working in like New York, and the daughter is like she has no form of social media that you can find, and there is no information on Bobby.
Is there potentially any article deep in the web that Bobby died?
Yeah, hang on. Let's see what you can find. Is this... Yeah, this is still you investigating, and you rolled so damn well. Yeah.
I can roll again if you want.
Nah, I'm still giving it to you, because... Why not?
Best roll I ever had.
Yeah. You do find deep in the things that there is an obituary for Bobby l- shortly after the mother's death.
Does it say how?
Electrical fire.
Oof. Does it say in their apartment?
Yes.
Are words used that would reference this?
Yes, there was an electrical
Okay.
fire in the apartment after the family moved from the house. The father lost custody to the daughter for negligence. The daughter went to go live with extended family, her uncle in particular, and yeah, she's off and successful. She's a psychologist, living her best life, trying to help kids. The dad fell into a deep depression. He got fired from the university he was working at. And yeah, there's not much other information about him. And yeah, that there's the obituary is Bobby was what you can read in it was Bobby was trying to cook while his sister was in the shower or something. He was trying to cook dinner. Something caught fire and he got caught up in it. By the time the fire and paramedics arrived, there was nothing they could do. They did put out the fire before it spread, though.
Okay. Clarissa.
I am still in that room, and I just want to say, uh, uh, oops, I want to stumble across something important.
You I said there was nothing in this room. So you're wandering in this room and you look in the closet, and you find a solo box covered in dust and everything. In this box you see just a collection of pictures of Jean, her family, Bobby, like candid photos of everyone in the family, just left behind. And yeah, that it's just a collection of family photos, and art projects like world's best mom, and like a thing that says like you can tell it was made by a little boy because it was just like a little boy's drawing plus Bobby's like name is written in the corner,
All right.
of just like really cute things that he's drawn, like the types of pictures that you'd stick on a refrigerator.
As she finds this box and opens it, I think you see her just like flipping, like moving the photos one at a time from the box to the lid that she took off. And I think she finds one really good picture of like the whole family together having a good time, smiling, maybe like at a beach or at like a gathering or something somewhere where it's really obvious how much the family
It's
was good for a while.
They're in a park.
They're in a
Bobby is
park.
really really little. He's on the swings and Kathy is on the swings next to him, with both parents just smiling at some stranger who took the picture, who was kind enough to take the picture. But they're all very happy in this. And
I'm gonna take that one.
good. It was my favorite, is what you hear.
I look around with the glasses on.
You do not see anything. You just hear the voice.
I'm glad. I'm gonna show it to a ghost. Hello?
There is nothing. There is no response.
Okay. Well, that's weird. Why was there a little boy's voice in here? I thought it was the mom that died. Huh. Not having the information that Simon just found out.
You hear Simon call your name down the hall.
Oh, I walk out, picture in hand. Oh, what's up?
You might want to read this. And she flips her phone over to you.
Oh. Oh.
And then
Wow.
Clover, you show up behind us, right?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm there.
Okay, then like as we all come together, she would show both of you then.
Huh. That is a really tough break for this family. Fucking hell.
Wait, what are you holding?
Oh, I found this family photo in that room where the crying was coming from, but there was no ghost or anything in there. It just sounded like, honestly, it sounded like it was probably a teenage girl, probably the one who opened the door in the memory that we saw or whatever it was. And she felt really, really guilty and was blaming herself. And I think this, I hold your phone back up to you, explains why.
Yeah, it does. And she takes it back. Looks like we were given some false information when we got here too.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens. It seems, I guess.
Honestly,
Very
it seems
complicated
like
one.
that Riddick guy is playing us. Using magic to alter our perception of reality as we're trying to do a mission for him, that doesn't feel very ethical.
I mean, do we know if it was him though? Maybe.
Okay. I don't know.
That's okay.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna do this real quick.
Okay.
She walks back over to the door, like standing in the thing, but the door open to the inside, and just like starts doing her best to draw all the sigils and everything. That way she can actually figure out what it actually does when she gets a new phone.
Can you roll me an act under pressure roll? I just want to see like how well you're paying attention to like the conversation and how well you're gonna like be focused on drawing these things.
That is fair. That's a 4.
Don't forget to mark your failures.
Oh yeah, no, I because I checked something out on my own, and now I failed twice already this session. I can already take another upgrade.
I adore that for
Nice!
you. So yeah, you do your best to do these sigils.
While Alicia is doing, oh sorry, continue.
You don't know why they start looking like hieroglyphics, but yeah, you do your best to like draw them out. Yeah, one of them looks like a face. It's very, very great.
Can
I
Clover
had
like
their
come
two
up?
eyes of Ra, and then like an ampersand underneath them.
I don't know if that's what it. It's okay. I mean, all things considered, I think these are pretty okay. Like, matches for what we're working with. I think you did a good job. But I guess here. And 1 second. I have an idea maybe. Well, no, I
Okay.
do have an idea, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, GM question.
Yes.
Does every time we like start a new session, does that reset like new mystery, even though it's the same mystery? So like, would I be able to do my premonition for anything else?
You already used your
That's what I figured.
already used your premonition for this case.
Thank you.
Clarissa, you do know you have luck points that can turn bad things good, right? I'm just
Oh yeah,
Oh, but for
I
this,
forgot about that.
but
I'm just
Actually,
moving forward. Y'all have luck points. I'm just saying. You don't get them
yeah,
back,
I
but
can't use it for this because
you.
it's already resolved. But
Yes.
yes.
Moving forward.
I would like to actually use uh uh one of my moves.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. My hair is attacking me. I don't know how Clover lives with this. I would like to take out my phone and use my move Net Friends. And I want to take a picture of the. Oh wait, if I take a picture of the, can I take a picture of the sigils and it would show up? No, would it?
You can certainly try.
If I
You
take
can
a-
put the goggles in front of the lens. Simon would help you.
Yep, Cole will do that. Yeah, Cole will look at Simon. I was like, could you hold up? Oh, I got your goggles.
Yeah.
Could you hold? Thank you.
All right, so Simon, roll me a help out roll before.
I'm sorry in advance.
Also, we have a +2 of it. We have another +2 available. I will say.
Yes, there is also that.
Okay, I got a 7.
Okay, you carry
Nice.
+1 over Clover for your move,
Okay.
and
So
then
my-
if you want to use one of your 2+2s, you may.
Okay. Okay. So my move Net Friends is I can contact a friend to help me with a mystery. And I specifically want to I have to roll charm, and essentially I want to see if I can get some special information on these sigils, whether like what specifically they were for, or if maybe they're in a certain style that can pinpoint who did them, stuff like that.
Okay.
So oh my gosh, dice roller. Okay. This is we use 2d6. We use d6s, right?
2d6.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Cool. Wow. Okay. All right. So, oh wait, my charm. Wait.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So I have a +1 from Simon,
Uh-huh.
and I have a +2 to use, and then +1 from charm. So I got a 9.
Okay. Okay. Uh. All right.
I could hold on, if you want. I can tell you what I get.
No. Yeah, the keeper is going to give you. Oh wait, that. What did you roll? Yeah.
So I got a net friend. So I got a specific. one.
Yeah.
On a 9, they're prepared to help, but it's either going to take some time, or I'm going to have to do a part of it myself.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Yeah, you get a hit back. Is like, whoa, where the frick did you find these, man?
On one of my missions for the channel.
Sick. Yeah. Hang on. Let me hit the books real quick, and I'll figure this out for you. Might take a minute though. I'm
No,
waiting
it's okay.
on.
Take your time.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting on my food. So just give me a
Oh.
sec.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
I'll hit you up. AFK.
You just get left on red.
Yep. I thought I'd say through that whole thing, if it was like a type thing. You see, Clover's the type of person who does thing where they type like a whole thing, deletes it, types the whole thing, deletes it. Like someone over told me they were literally like, so hey, what are you getting to eat? Like they were trying to continue the conversation, and they just said goodbye.
The relatability.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh gosh. But yeah, after that it was like I think I have somebody on the sigils, so we'll probably get some more like confirmation and things on that in a bit. So while that's happening, what do we? I guess with what we know now, with what we know now, maybe we go downstairs with the goggles, see what we see, and then maybe after that, we go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I think going to the hospital is the right call at this point because it turns out everything we've been seeing for the last day and a half has been fake. So
Yeah.
let's just go somewhere where we know there's real people.
Okay. Okay. That's fair.
So you guys are gonna head to the hospital?
Would we have spent enough time to get closer to 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about that time anyway.
Okay.
So
Before we go in there, though, I do want to say I didn't have the spoons in the moment to explain it in time there when it happened, but like I want you two to know that there is definitely a fiery ghost in there that burnt me a little bit, and it's just be careful when we go in there. If you start to hurt, don't be afraid to run away.
Oh, you mean at the hospital?
Yeah,
Like you
yeah,
got injured?
exactly. Yeah, I got a little injured. I still actually hurt a tiny bit.
You didn't
I
say.
healed 1 out of the 2 points because of the rest.
Are you? I mean, are you okay? You don't have to go in if it's like.
Oh, I'll be fine going in. I just wanted you to know that this is not going to be a walk in the park, and it's actually dangerous, and we could be putting ourselves in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I mean that's we sort of do that.
Par for the course, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, if okay.
this is all in the Uber, by the way.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh, I mean, I guess, while we're writing check-in, are you okay? Like, besides the being burned stuff, which is, like, sort of actually really worrying that you didn't say anything at the time, and I would have sort of really hoped that in the future you would sort of let us know when you get hurt so that we could sort of deal with it in the moment. But, like, mentally,
Yeah.
are you,
No, I'm not mentally okay. Everything that's been happening lately is kind of tearing me apart on the inside. It's like my emotions are going wild. But if I'm gonna be completely honest, this is what we need to do, and we need to keep moving forward. And the only way out is through if we want to make millions of dollars.
well,
Go ahead.
no, go. That was it. That was close.
We're so serious here.
Remember, I wasn't in it for the money at first. That was y'all. Now I'm trying to get you your money.
I don't know who this y'all is. Because Simon was not.
Simon was just here. You don't have to.
Hey, yo, this is your stop, right?
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
Here, I have some extra cash. You can just have this. I throw like $100 bill up on the seat.
Yo, you want me to wait or something? Cause I can, like, I can go off clock, like, for real.
Oh yeah. Sure. You can wait, and if you do, there's another one of those in it for you.
Bet. As he pulls off to find guest parking.
We have so much money, we may as well spend it. Come on.
Okay.
By the way, your Uber driver is named Tamir. So
Demir?
Tamir.
Sorry, is that a D or a T?
T. Tamir.
Oh.
Real ones know.
How do you spell that?
That's an excellent question.
Tamir.
Yeah, that one.
Tamir. So.
Okay, cool.
Then yeah, after that,
Love you,
Chloe
Foxy.
after that, Chloe will sort of exit or start to make their way to the hospital with everybody, sticking very close to Clarissa and Simon. And they have like the camera. I would like to let it be known, because of what happened last time, Clover almost fully forgot to actually do proper filming, because a lot was going on. But now, like, they have like the camera like sort of on their neck, like sort of like wrapped around them, and
Okay.
hanging, and then they're sort of filming it like that, and they also have like their phone.
So you're doing your POV camera with your.
I'm doing POV. Yeah.
Got you. So you're doing like a proper film setup as you walk into this very, very empty hospital. Like there are people.
Empty as in no workers, or just like...
There are workers, but it's like there's not a lot.
Okay,
of
I thought you were about
emergency-
to apartment us again.
No. You walk into an abandoned hospital. Welcome to this abandoned town. There's nobody here because I don't want to do NPCs. Anyway, no. There's
Tamir is a ghost.
y'all walked here. No. Jesus. No, you guys make it. It's empty as in there's not a lot of rush. You don't see a lot of patients happening. It's also 9. So everyone who's doing their nightly rotations are like just checking in on the patients, like visiting hours have ended, stuff like that. So it's not a lot of traffic. That's what I mean by empty. You guys make it no problem to the burn unit.
Sorry, can I ask a quick question?
You
When
may.
we were at the apartment, when we left, did we see like a person, like a front desk person?
No.
Interesting. Continue.
So you make it to the burn
Unit?
Yeah, you make it to the burn unit. Sorry, I got distracted because there was a
No,
question.
you're fine.
You make it to the burn unit, and there you meet Patricia, who is, I'm gonna just call her a 6 foot tall, pretty stocky trans woman because I want to.
Wait, is this the night
She's
nurse?
hot.
Yes.
You gave us Caroline last week. First name Patricia, middle name Caroline.
Yeah, sure. Patty, Patricia, Caroline. I don't know who these people are.
I like Patricia better.
There's
I'm
more.
gonna change my name.
You know what? There's more than one night nurse. Patricia. There's
The
more than-
other night
The
nurse.
other night nurse.
They're a
This-
duo.
Yes, this one. Night nurses are a club. Yeah.
Wait,
This
how hot is she?
6 foot tall, stocky. She definitely body builds. On her nights off. So yeah. Just a strong trans woman who I love. And she's just sitting there by the desk going over charts and everything, making sure everyone's good for their shifts and the doctors have their proper rotation. She's dealing with interns now, so it's just like making sure they act right. I don't know what
Okay.
nurses do. I'm basing off all of this off of Grey's Anatomy. So.
No, that works.
You should base it off of Scrubs.
I love scripts. Here comes stroking JD down the hall. Just laughing.
Oh god.
With the heavy.
Clarissa walks in and sees this night nurse, and she just like kind of anxiously tucks her hair behind her ear and just like smiles a little bit and walks forward. Excuse me?
Yes, may I help you?
We were told to come meet with the night nurse because we are doing an investigation. My weird looking friend over there has the gift.
Simon is burning a hole in the back of your head.
Where the burn ward stuff. Did Teresa not tell you about us?
Oh, you're looking for Caroline.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
But also, hi, how are you?
too tall for you.
I think you're the perfect type.
She is going to finish up with her check. You sit down over there, and I will page her for you. She pages Caroline, and goes back to work, while you are basically escorted to a little chair. And at this point, we're gonna take a bio break. We're gonna be back in like 10 minutes, y'all. So I can figure out who the fuck Caroline is. Anyway, love your faces. See you soon. Take care of yourself, drink water, take your meds, all that jazz. We'll be right back. Bye. Welcome back, yo. We made it. We're still here. They've made it to the hospital after finding out that the apartment building that they were kind of just hanging out in is been abandoned for the past 20 years, which is always fun. Also, bad things for the family that they're currently investigating. Turns out the boy Bobby also passed. The daughter was taken away from the father due to like negligence and stuff on legal reasons. Dad went down a bad rabbit hole. Daughter was raised by an uncle that you actually, surprisingly, it was an unnamed uncle that she stayed with. Sam or Simon. Yes, Simon, it was an unnamed uncle. Yeah. And
Uncle Sam.
it's not Uncle
Classic.
Sam. No. I'm not gonna do that. Clarissa tried flirting with the night nurse Patricia. And for that reason alone is why I did not want I did not want that ship name. Too similar. Big, tall, stocky woman who told them to wait for Caroline, who would be walking up to you, and what you see is another middle-aged woman who is she's like she's dark. She's a darker middle-aged black lady. But her hair is going to be in like box braids. She takes care of herself. And looking nice. They're going to be wrapped up. She's short and stocky. Like as tall as Patricia is, like Caroline is the opposite. Their dynamic is big, tall and small. Like real big. But yeah, she's giving off Bailey vibes from Grey's Anatomy. I am not going to do that voice because I've literally only watched clips of Grey's Anatomy. I was about to call it Gay's Anatomy, which shows you what I pay attention to watching that show. But she walks up to you and is like, you all are looking for me?
Yeah. Teresa told us to find you.
You're Teresa's friends.
Loose term.
Very loose term. Yes, okay. This way. Follow me. She's going to take you to a back office and sit you down. She notices that you, Clover, have like this whole rig set up, and she's like, I don't know nothing about any of that.
We're from the CCC.
Yeah, Teresa told me. It's just like, I don't know any, like, do you have special lighting? I don't know how that works.
No, it's
We got glasses.
Congratulations.
We can see 2020.
I'm so proud of all of you. She's gonna just sit down behind the desk, and just be like, all right, you, mostly focusing on you, Simon.
Simon does not like that.
You're the one with the gift though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She told me
What
about
do
you.
want?
What are you do? Like, what do you see? What can you do for the spirits here?
I can communicate with them.
I understand that. What do you guys want? What are you doing here? Why?
To help the spirit. Jean Criticos.
Jean's here. Okay. So Jean's here. All right. She's shuffling around papers.
She's in a hospital gown, walking around with a machine attached to her.
Okay.
We're pretty sure that Gene Criticos is the person that is causing all of the burns to happen, and we're just trying to investigate so we can get that to stop. And whatever that takes, we're trying to help out the hospital at the same time as investigating ghosts because that's what we like to do in our spare time.
Oh, not gonna follow up on that. How can I help you?
Um,
Um, sorry. Um, well, essentially, we would just, it would be good to, the burning, you, have you experienced the burning feeling that other people have at any point?
No, I haven't, but a lot of my interns come in and they they experience them.
Uh,
Some doctors as well.
yeah, that's part of,
Not all.
Not. She looks at the camera and she's like, not all of them, but some of them.
I remember this bit of lore, but I'm pretty sure it was given to Simon and not Clarissa, so I'm not gonna speak up about
I
it.
don't know if I
This bit of lore is
wouldn't
that.
have communicated it.
Oh.
No, like I don't think that she would have kept that to herself. Did I not communicate it? Maybe I didn't have time to. We'll say
All right,
whenever we
if you
return back
say
to the
that you
apartment. Yeah, because
okay.
Simon would have told you.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I know what you're talking about. The fact that Wit leans in a little bit closer and keeps her voice down just in case like there's cameras with audio. Like you're saying that like the bad doctors who don't really care about people are the ones that are getting hurt, right?
I'm saying that doctors that seem a little doctors that prioritize their careers over their patients seem to be getting hurt.
Mm.
um, yeah, and that's partially why we need your help, because you're not getting hurt or affected because Jean seems to like you, at least not want you to get hurt in some aspects. So um, we thought maybe if you could take us through the burn unit, that maybe we wouldn't get hurt because one of us got injured, or felt that burn when we went in. So I think we to be able to help Jean, to have someone who Jean trusts would be easier.
I will take. Actually, you know what? Um, yeah, this fits. Clover,
You want me to convince her?
I do want you to convince her.
Okay. Is this roll to manipulate?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm using. I have a thing I can use for the first time. Everybody. Okay. So I have a thing called See It All Fits Together, so I can use Sharp instead of Charm when I manipulate someone. Uh,
How are you using that ability though? What does that look like?
so I imagine, let's see. I imagine what it looks like is that seeing like her sort of hesitation, Clover will sort of lead, like, go a little bit closer and say, uh, I, I, um, I know it may seem like it's a little hard, especially taking like strangers into like a unit that just saying, they need to go talk to spirits. But we're actually very well versed in this sort of thing. We've helped a lot of spirits pass on, and like Clover will actually actively show, like, take out this little journal and show us like a map of like the different like spirits they've helped not like pass on, and also like get to certain places they need to get. And it shows a map of like, she's not showing the conspiracy bit that this map is for, but it's essentially like showing like how like so many of these like spirits and ghosts are connected, and sort of like, oh, these things connect to like emotional attachment or like to family. And then she shows like, I believe Jean is acting up because of the way she died is because of an emotional attachment to her family. She wants to see her family. And especially because of some other things we saw and witnessed relating to some happenings in her family, some losses that occurred. It could be that she's maybe more acting out even more recently, and perhaps the memory of such things happening, maybe something occurred that sort of brought up that memory and it's like attached to the burn unit because a lot of it's a burn unit, so people get burned a lot of the time and experiences and sensations that she felt. So maybe it's sort of like feeling that resonance with other people combined with maybe there being more happenings with the doctors around here, maybe not doing the job that she would want or the help that maybe she would have wanted to receive, and seeing that happen to other people, she's acting out. And if there's a way we can just make it so that maybe we can bring her some peace, and so that even if it's people who do deserve at least some sort of punishment or some retaliation in their actions, at least strangers won't get hurt anymore, and then she can pass on properly, and we're able to sort of just assist her and everybody here in that regard. It all just connects in a way where this, I know this is the path that makes sense.
Yeah, roll it for me.
Can I also use telepathy to read Caroline's thoughts during this?
Uh,
I would have to roll weird.
let's see Clover's roll, and then yeah, sure, use telepathy to move. You
Okay.
got it.
Oh, it's also investigate a mystery or read a bad situation. So
Really?
In this one, you would be probably reading a bad situation.
okay, they're both
To-
the same with sharp.
Yeah.
But I think I can use my weird because of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have a +2 available.
Yes, this would be your last one.
I would like to use it because I just gave an essay for this lady.
Alright.
So I will make it a 10.
Okay. Yeah, they'll do it. For the reasons that you gave them, you convinced her. She's, yeah. You have.
Did we tell Jean her kid is dead?
Is this Clarissa saying that?
Yes,
that-
entirely.
You know.
Also, I got a 9 on the reading thoughts.
Oh,
what
yeah.
the hell, Clarissa?
You get one. You get one. What is your best way in? What's your best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What is the most vulnerable to me? Wait. Oh, you're just reading her thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh.
So during the potential convincing of Clover to Caroline, I would like to read Caroline's thoughts to maybe determine what it is that she's thinking that she's trying to hear from Clover that she needs in order for us to convince her.
Yeah, well, she's hearing that you have a way so that people in her burn unit can work more effectively. They're no longer phantom burns like the story of this sad woman can finally like find some peace, and she's feeling that like, okay, these kids,
So the vibes are good.
the vibes are good is what you're
Okay.
getting. These kids are here to help in this oddball situation that she's in, and it's going to make her job a little bit easier so she can help more people is the vibes that you're getting. She doesn't like hindrances, and having half her staff burn when in the unit where people are actually burned is no bueno. So yeah.
I was after Clarissa says that. Chloe is sort of leaning over. Well, you know, when we get to that part, we'll like talk about it. Like maybe see like if that's something that will help her pass on or not, to know if she needs to know that. But you know, maybe that's something we can come back to when we like. think
Listeners
about the
probably already knows this information.
I
Calm down.
understand what you're saying and everything. I just thought
Oh,
we should
probably.
probably discuss it before we see her.
That's
because
when
if
the
we...
burns started. I'm just gonna say that's when the burns started. 2 years after Jean died is when the scenario started. Bobby also died in this hospital. So
So we'll write something down. Okay, yeah, no, this. Okay, yeah, it's connecting. Okay, that's Okay, that's good to know. So she probably also.
Knows? Yes, I would say that Jean knows.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay. No, that connects. Okay, thank you so much.
Now that brings up a whole new question, though. What if it's not actually Jaden that's causing the burns? She's trying to help her son, who is also stuck here, and he's the one causing the burns. But that could just be like my thoughts being too thoughty.
It's a theory.
Um, right. Whatever can absolve the situation, whether you're helping Jean or her son pass on, I appreciate all the help you can do. I will escort you onto into the unit. I am warning you, you may get burned. Um, or will feel a burning sensation. That is not an actual burn, but it will hurt.
Yeah, I know.
She gives you this look like, not going to follow up on that. I do ask that you do not record these patients for their own privacy. So if you could get that whole,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, you can.
We'll turn it off.
Yeah, we'll leave it at the front desk. There are no cameras allowed on the ward. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you. And if I see a phone out, I am taking it.
that's fine. I wouldn't. No. Privacy is the most important thing that we
Yeah.
have here for our.
Awesome.
Don't worry, I don't have a phone. It's shattered.
Not going to follow up on that. And she will escort you to the burn unit. As you make it to the doors, you guys pass by Patricia, who's not Patricia. Yeah, Patricia, who's giving you a nod. As she just handles that front desk, and you leave the camera with her. Caroline gives her the spiel. It's like, this is theirs. They're just not. When they'll get it back when we come back out. Just
Clover's not making eye contact.
And what past these doors, in what direction would Bobby have been?
you go straight past, and then there's the we keep the children away from the adults.
As
So it's down the hall to the right.
as we pass through the lobby and Patricia sees us, I think Clarissa just kind of like looks down a little bit and like just like does the big eyes over the top of the goggles and just like waves a little bit as she's walking through.
Yeah, she's full not paying attention to you.
Also,
Perfect.
before we go through these doors, could I attempt to attune my mind to Bobby? Because I don't have to see them, because I can't always just see them.
Yeah.
But
Sure. You can most certainly try. Scariest words a keeper can say.
You can certainly try.
okay, I got a 9, but I'm gonna use my forward or my hold. So that's a 10.
Yay. What does that move? Read it for me, please.
Oh, actually, I didn't add my. That's a 12. I'm not gonna use my hold yet because I forgot I have freaking stats.
You have stats? Oh no.
Whoops.
Let's see. What is this one?
My magic. Okay, this is tune in. So I get to ask 3 questions. Wait.
Yep. Wait, what did
Yes,
you get?
3
You got a 12,
questions.
yeah.
Okay. I guess out of us, who does it regard as the biggest threat, or are we like a collective single big threat?
Um
Or does Bobby not view us?
Oh,
as a threat?
you're talking to Bobby.
Yes,
You're
specifically.
yeah. So who does it regard as the biggest threat? Who does Bobby regard as the biggest threat? No one here.
Interesting. And it's nobody in the hospital at all?
Not that you can figure out. Yeah.
Okay.
No one here.
All right. Also, where is the where is Bobby right now?
That is an excellent question. Bobby. Where is Bobby?
I just had a different thought that makes even more sense.
What?
It most likely actually is the mom who's causing the burns because she is actually trying to get revenge for the people who failed to save her son.
That's an excellent theory. Where is Bobby? Bobby is not here right now. Bobby is not in the burn unit that you can feel. Bobby seems to be very, very far away.
Okay. Then, would you allow me to use my last hold on Jean?
Yeah.
Okay.
To be specific, Bobby is looking out for his dad right now.
I actually figured that. I was gonna ask outside of table, so that's good to know.
Well,
Oh, that's
I
also
didn't
sweet.
know
What the heck?
that. I wasn't there.
Like, because to directly answer the question, where is the creature right now? Bobby is with his dad, looking out for his dad.
Oh,
He's a little guardian angel.
yeah.
Just a little
Poor
guy.
depressed dad.
What?
He's just a little guy.
Little guy.
All right,
Just a
then
little
let's do.
guy.
What is Jean planning to do? It says right now, but I guess as like people would enter in is what I'm asking.
She is trying to protect her. Well, not so much protect. She is trying to punish those who let her son die. You are correct.
Simon would look at Caroline. Did you help with Bobby?
No, unfortunately, I was not working that day.
Noted. Okay. And just for Danny Crimson knowledge, if you hear this, Simon's trying to determine why or who gets hurt and for why. So hearing that Caroline doesn't get hurt and also did not work with Bobby makes sense.
I'm muted to respond. Yeah, okay. I'm there. Okay. Clover is still just like taking notes and sort of nods, hearing that, and we'll look at Simon and say, is there anything else you figured out?
Not that I can. Actually, can I use my hold now on a question?
Sure.
Sick.
I'm being very nice. Why not?
You're getting all the answers.
Yeah, so I would use the who is Jean going to attack next, or like of us who would walk in? Would it be us?
Who
Can I determine that? Like, are we something that she would see as like, oh, okay,
a threat to?
time to touch you?
I'm gonna burn you.
Does Jean feel like you are a threat to her son? Is that the question you're asking?
Ish. It's a weird, convoluted question.
There's a lot of layers.
Just saying, are we in harm's way, basically, as soon as we walk through? Like, are we targets? Or no, because we didn't work with Bobby.
Evens or odds?
What'd you say?
Evens or odds?
Ooh, evens.
Unfortunately, I rolled odds. Yes. You also, she sees you as enemies because you seek to exploit her family, is what she's reading of the situation.
Ooh.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So, yeah. You guys
Above table, would the ghosts like be able to know? Like, can they like read our not our thoughts, but like what we
intent?
have
No,
been
not
exploring?
no. But it's
Yeah,
not,
our intent.
It's not you guys she's reading. When you left, Teresa worked the burn unit, she would have been talking about y'all.
Right.
Man, Teresa.
Gossip.
Wait, Yoda.
You expect the woman who's like, oh my god, you have the gift, wait till I tell my friends to be
Wait till I
quiet about
tell-
you.
Everybody. Oh my god.
So yeah, no. As you guys do you enter the burn unit? Because Caroline's waiting. She's opening the door. Are you all good? Are you coming?
Simon's just figuring something out. She's does this.
I think
How much harm did you take last time, Crimson? Whenever you stepped in?
2.
I don't think we should all step in at the same time.
No.
What I was actually just thinking is Clarissa's been thinking about this. She did research on her phone after she got home. I think she is going to
before she threw it? This is research before she threw it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It was right when she was sitting down. She was on her phone when
I got
Clover came out to talk.
I'm back. We're good.
So she just sort of gets up and is kind of unsteady on her feet, unsure if this is even going to work, but she's like, I have an idea. I looked up some protection sigils and I can try to use those to help mitigate the harm done to us.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to use magic as I say that.
Okay. You roll your use magic. At that same time, you get a ping, Danny, on your phone that says the sigils that you found are demonic in nature.
Damn. That's crazy.
Sorry.
What did you
I
roll?
rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh!
So that's 4 total. But the move I just took from the spell.
Don't we have a
Slinger's
+2 still
playbook-
from chat? Because nobody used it.
Yeah, but
Well,
that would still give
only
you
be
a
a
6.
6. It would still be a failure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I help?
I think
how
it's
would
too
you
late.
help?
You have to help first, I think.
No, I might allow it. How would you help, though?
What exactly are you doing again, Clarissa?
Trying to do some spell sigils, but wait. First, let me explain.
There's more.
I took a move from the Spell Slinger's playbook. When you miss a use magic roll, you can choose one of the following options instead of losing control of the magic. Fizzle. The preparations and materials for the spell are ruined. You'll have to start over from scratch, but the prep time is doubled. Or the one that I'm gonna choose. This is gonna suck. The spell effect happens, but you trigger all of the listed glitches except for one. Pick the one you avoid.
Quick question. Hold on.
Yeah, I chose chaos with this
I know.
level
No,
up.
I love that, and I love that for you. I have a question for Casper. Do the do we want to? Are we? Oh my god. Do we want to go with the improvements we take? Do they happen? Like, if we get an improvement mid-session, are we allowed to take
absolutely.
them mid-session?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
So I'm
You-
gonna
you
go
earned
ahead
it.
and take. I'm gonna go ahead and just say that the effect is not of a short duration. That way, it will last while we're in here. But the effect is weakened. I will immediately take 1 harm.
Okay.
The magic draws immediate unwelcome attention, and it has a problematic side effect.
Cool. Love that for you. So the thing I was gonna help you with is now just gonna bite you in the ass. So
Sorry.
no, so the effect is weakened when you cross the threshold. Who are you protecting with this spell?
I was hoping it could cover all of us.
Okay, yeah. So instead of taking 2 harm, each one of you take 1. Clarissa, when enacting this spell, it just hurt you to a degree mentally, so you automatically take that 1, which I'm pretty sure you already did. so you
Uh-huh.
effectively take 2 harm anyway.
Uh-huh.
The magic draws immediate unwelcomed attention from Caroline. So I was told the cute, creepy one was the one with the gift. I did not realize you were also okay. Not what I was expecting. Do you as well have the gift? Because that was a huge light show, and I need to know this now before interacting with the patients.
That's not the gift. I just studied.
That's one of those things where it's sort of like just there's this magic. But Simon has.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. And she's just gonna walk down the thing. That's too much for me. I don't want to know.
You're throwing magic at me so now. Never mind. Nah, bro.
No, that's witchcraft. That's the devil.
Not so much the devil. She's just like, I don't have the brain space and capacity to deal with magic on this endeavor. The problematic side effect is that
We're glowing.
no, you're gonna get a condition that makes it hard for you to focus. So anything physical that you do, it's just gonna be like a lasting migraine. Any physical rolls that you do, like when you're actively trying to you get -1 to all your rolls, my friend, is what I'm saying.
All right, that's fine.
Love that for you. Are you okay, Sam? Was it a spider? Okay.
Sorry, I have really bad arachnophobia.
You're
No, it's okay, don't
absolutely
worry.
fine. I was just,
Me too.
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Sorry.
No,
My
it's okay.
husband saved the day.
Okay, good.
So yeah, that's you. You've got a migraine now, so it's a -1 in all your rolls. Yeah, and as you enter this thing, you guys feel this overwhelming stinging, this burning sensation coming across your skin. It's not as sharp as you would expect. You were mentally prepared for it to be, and you see Clarissa just cradling her head as she's walking through this unit.
That took more than I thought.
Are you okay? You can step out if you need to.
No, I'm good. We gotta do this. I don't want to leave y'all to this alone.
Clover will take Clarissa's hand. Just
Bestie.
besties. Okay. No. Clover. Just know if like starts getting bad, or like if your head, it probably hurts a lot if it gets worse, or if anything happens, you're allowed to run away. That's okay. You wouldn't be leaving us. That's what I would want you to do.
Okay. Well, I have a picture, so I have to talk to a ghost, right?
It's if you want to. You don't. I can do the talking if you want me to. I don't like talking, but I'll do it.
I don't want to put you through something you're uncomfortable with, though. Even though I'm hurting right now, I can do it.
I'm
I don't
also
want you to
hurting.
be
It's okay.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, Caroline has continued walking without you guys.
Hey, they're leaving us.
Simon would be following Caroline.
If Simon's following Caroline, you are going to miss Jean pop up behind you, in front of Clarissa and Clover. Because you guys are also wearing your goggles. So you see the woman who's standing in front of you. Half her body is covered in burns. Her brown hair is curly and kind of singed, and she is just standing like I don't want to say a statue because that's terrible. A guardian. Before you make it to the
Okay, then.
fork.
Can I,
Yes.
since I switched a move out, I have hunches.
Uh-huh.
When something bad is happening or just about to happen. So I get to roll sharp on a 10 plus. You know where you need to go just in time to get there. On 79, you get there late in time to intervene but not prevent it.
Okay.
On a miss, you get there just in time to be in trouble yourself. Sweet.
Beautiful. Roll your spidey senses.
I'll do my best.
You got this. You got this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
I have rolled a 6 on every first dice I have
Oh
rolled.
my gosh.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you, as you're following Caroline as she's about to show you, like the adult unit, you stop and you feel this warmth, this heat, this fire behind you, and you turn around and you see Jean in front of, like, Jean is the separation between you, your cousin, and your friend. Or coworker. I don't know. Friend might be a strong word for Simon.
Okay. Now, as Clarissa turns away from Clover and sees Jean standing there, holding her head with one hand, she's like, reaches into her pocket, like just trying to remember what pocket she stuck the picture in, and just like pulls it out, and it's like, we're here to help. Just holds the picture out.
I do have a question. Does anyone here have the Arcanum with them?
Clover.
Is that the book?
Yes.
Yeah, the book
Yeah.
we're holding stuff.
Yeah,
in.
Simon keeps it in her bag.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you're going to flash the photo showing the whole
Going to
happy
flash.
the whole happy family?
I am, and that's what it starts as, but as she pulls it out, and like, I imagine that like Jean's eyes, since I stepped forward, were probably on me, and then I imagine her eyes would look over towards the photo. And as she starts looking at the photo, I think Clarissa's going to start talking again, because that's one thing that she's good at. we want to be able to help you at this, but also we are doing a job, but like, how do we help you see your family again? Because like, we thought that we saw them, but then it turns out that it was like some sort of spelly thingy, and it wasn't actually them. But like, if you want, we can like bring you to your daughter or something, but maybe not. I don't know how this really works, but that's what I'd want to do for you, so you can see your family again before and stop hurting people, even if they are huge pieces of shit. I'm on your side, is what I'm saying.
This can either be, again, because I'm going to be nice, and either
manipulate someone.
Either act under pressure or manipulate someone.
I'm gonna manipulate.
Remember, you have -1 to this roll.
Yeah, but I have a +2 also, so it's actually gonna be a +1.
Okay.
You got this.
Woo! I finally passed a roll.
Yay!
My 4th roll is finally a success. +1 is 11.
All right. What is it exactly that you're wanting her to do? Let me
I'm
just get
trying
this
to
clear.
just calm her down and open her up to the idea of leaving the hospital with us.
So she looks at the picture. You did mention her daughter, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she looks at the picture, and you see her face soften as she remembers that day with her family. And then you mention her daughter, and you see her temper flare again. She not when her temper flares, you feel an intense, you feel it get hotter. You physically feel it get hotter in the in the area. It's but not with malice. It doesn't burn you. It doesn't burn you. You just feel it around you. It's like you're standing in the middle of a flame, but none of the fires are touching you.
Okay. Are you all right?
She will reach out to try and grab the photo.
I will let her.
When she touches you, you take 4 harm.
I'm dying.
Hmm.
I'm dying.
It's a good thing you're in a hospital. What you see, Simon and Clover, is this entire exchange. You see Jean reach out and touch, grab for the photo, and like her fingers brush against Clarissa, and you immediately see Clarissa fall to the floor.
Remind me, do the spirits that we're after have to
willingly hop into the thing?
Yeah.
No.
Can I try?
Yep.
I knew you.
Smash a book upside her head.
Roll to kick some ass. Roll to kick some ass.
Oh, I'm very -1 to that.
I want to help, but I don't know how.
Can you figure out a way to? Oh, who are you helping, Clarissa or Simon?
If it looks like. No, Chloe's focused on Clarissa. You got this. Never mind, Simon. You're on your own. Sorry, my friend just.
Family love here.
My friend just dropped to the ground. I'm gonna need give me a good 2 seconds, and I got you.
All right. See you kick some ass. How's this gonna go?
Not good so far.
You do have luck points.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Why are you preying on our downfall?
Because it turns us evil.
It does.
All right. Yeah, so I rolled a 6 -1, which is a 5, so I'm going to luck that and make it a success.
Awesome.
Makes it a 12.
That does make it a 12. You get to choose an extra effect. You gain the advantage, take 1 forward, or give 1 forward to another hunter. You inflict terrible harm. You suffer less harm, or you force them where you want them.
Force them where I want them. In
the
the
book.
How do you trap this spirit in the book? Do you actually bash her upside the head with the book, or is?
That's very not Simon. Sam would have.
I'm so sorry. Simon running up, jumping, and slamming the book closed on hers.
No,
Sorry.
she'd rustle into her bag and quickly pull out the Arcanum and open it up to Jean's specific page.
Yes, the Withered Lover.
Yeah, and just hope it sucks her in.
The word, something possesses you. Let me just, in a good way. Well, it depends. Something possesses you to speak.
It's always good
words.
to Simon.
Yeah, I gotta find the words you're speaking though. You open up the book to the Withered Lover and come back. The symbol glows as in the Arcanum. You say Amortor Mercedes. Yeah. You scream out that phrase, which basically is Latin for withered lover. And if you can say that a lot better than me, good for you. And
Amortor Mercedes.
there we go. And as you say that, there is like this vortex that kind of just erupts from the Arcanum, engulfing Jean and the flames around her as it sucks it back in and slams the book closed. And the heat that was there is dissipated. The pain that you felt the burning sensation, it's all gone. Caroline turns to see Clarissa on the ground, and it's like, oh my god, and then immediately dives in to help her. She pages doctors, and you are rushed to emergency. You are fully taken care of by the end of the night. You all are taken care of. Your health goes back to full. Thank God you did this in a hospital.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thanks, GM, for allowing this to be in a hospital.
Right? Thanks for not straight up murdering me, GM.
Oh, I kind of did. Anyway,
I will say, just for flavor text, like during this whole like vortex of things happening, Clover like fully like blocked Clarissa with her body in case something was like more was happening. Like she like dove down and like started cradling her because she didn't know what happened. Like really. And then when Caroline comes over, she obviously lets the nurse do the nurse thing. But she's like following them until she can't anymore, and she, even if she probably gets healed quicker, she does not. She's waiting. She that Uber is gonna be out there for a little bit.
you gave him $100, and he's got time on his hands. Like by the time you guys make it back out there, you do spend the night. And he's gone. He's like, at the end of that, he's not sleeping in his car for another $100. So
100.
In this economy, sign me up.
This.
I mean, I would, yeah.
he's got a healthier work-life balance than all of y'all then. He goes home to his wife and 2 children just in time for dinner. Anyway, you are all admitted into the hospital. It's all, you guys are really taken care of. You're spending the night. You do get the spirit. And Caroline tells you that the uncle who had adopted Kathy is Cyrus Zorbo.
Oh, wait. Wait a minute.
As in your employer.
Yeah, I know.
Uncle?
Yes. And with that, that is the end of this episode. Thank you all so much for hanging out at Cybernation Uncensored with us. We're going to take a quick break in this like campaign to fully transition everything over to my channel. Again, thank you so much, Cybernation, for letting me torment these poor souls for as long as you have. And I cannot wait to run another Monster of the Week on here. But yeah, to finish that adventure, just go to Casper the MB Ghost. That's my channel. And I will, that's where you can find me everywhere. And I will be posting a schedule as soon as we figure it out. Until then, you can find these lovely people at Danny. Go first.
Hi, I'm Danny. I've taken 2 notes today, and it was sigils are demonic, and our employer is an uncle. You can find me at Animated Pizza on Twitter. Danny's pretty much everywhere else. I am a streamer, artist, writer, person that exists. I'm also the admin for all lesbian gaming group Hearth Guild. And it was recently our 2-year anniversary, actually, so it's pretty cool. If you check out at Hearth Guilds with an S, or Hearth. You can I'm a good admin. You can we're having a charity event running for the entirety month of June, raising money for TYEF, or Trans Youth Equality Foundation. And we have our a sort of stream train event, I believe. Has that been announced to date? I don't know, so I won't say anything. Just go on Hearth Guild's Twitter to keep up to date with that. And besides that, you can find me on Neon Lights Roleplay every other Wednesday. Every other Wednesday. For Stardust Ghosts. You can find me also on Singularity Roleplay. For our Camp Runners Cross a series, which is a series of a bunch of kids going to a summer camp that they originally that's advertised as a conversion camp, but is actually an LGBT safe camp. And how they make some connections and learn more about the Suns and how something may happen. And then I actually have places I'm at. This is wild. You can also find me on Vancouver by Night for our Bonfire for the Lost Vampire series. That premieres every Saturday. Wait, Singularity is on Tuesday. Wait, no, wait. Yeah, Singularity is Tuesday. Vampire is on Saturday. For our Bonfire for Lost V5 campaign, where we are a bunch of vampires who found themselves in this tower of one guy who's bothered us in some way, shape, or form, and how now we're not locked in with given the task to go up to the top to reach him, with the promise that he will not fight back. And I think that's it. Thank you. I took so long. Sorry.
You're fine. Danny Crimson, you go.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm Crimson Galaxy. That is KRIMSIN, because I'm not me without a little bit of sin. Pronouns they, them, she, they. You can find me on Twitter at sin_gal. You can find me here and on Instagram at crimson_galaxy_RPG. You can find me on every second and fourth Monday of the month playing some Power Rangers over on the initiative order at 6 p.m. Pacific time, except for this coming Monday. We are taking the week off. We will be back on the what's 2 weeks after tomorrow? The 26th. Yeah, we'll be back on the 26th for more Power Rangers Arcanites, which is honestly so much fun. Definitely check that out. But this week, come watch my face as I talk more while I play some Things from the Flood over on Party Wipe Games at 1 p.m. Pacific time, twitch.tv/Party Wipe Games. We are, honestly, I think we're pretty close to wrapping up our third season over there. So, check it all out. It's super fun. That's all I got right now.
Sam.
We love super fun. I am Sam. You can find me on twitch.tv/Sam, SEUM, or at all socials at justsam, JUSTSEUM. You can also find me on Tuesdays for a charity TTRPG called Eden Falls using the system Tales from the Loop. And we are currently heading into episode 6 of season 1. So you can catch us 1 p.m. PT or 4 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Wounded Warrior Project. Or you can also check out my YouTube channel, which is also Just Sam. And you can find all of the videos on there. So catch up and join us. I'm also on a campaign that is a hybrid of Pathfinder 2e and D&D 5e called Stormforge over on twitch.tv/Captain Robert on Wednesdays at 12 p.m. PT. I can't math time zones. And then also on twitch.tv/Captain Robert at 3 p.m. PT or 6 p.m. Eastern, you can find me in the D&D 5e long-form campaign called Meteorian Core. But other than that, this was great. And now over to you, Casper.
OCO, I am Casper the MB Ghost. I am a writer of a lot of things, mostly fantasy, sci-fi, and horror. I also write tabletop games now. Right, tomorrow I'm doing a charity one-shot on Open Circuit. It's a Thirsty Sword lesbian. Good grief, I am great with words. I am DMing a Thirsty Lord. Oh, I said it again. Anyway, you know what?
Thirsty Lord Thespians?
Yes, basically. I'm doing that on Open Circuit. And it's going to be a fun queer one shot. where these Kingsguard people are trying to steal plans for prophecy. Prophecy stuff. And other than that, you can find me on Tabletop Titties Mondays for D&D, Fridays for that's a lie. Mondays for Vampire the Masquerade, Fridays for D&D. Jeez, I'm in a lot of stuff. I think I'm in another Thirsty Sword lesbian thing on TTRPG. That one's going to be a mini campaign, and that's starting up on Monday. And if I had a calendar in front of my face, I'd be so swell. But for any of the other things that I'm doing, follow me on Twitter at Casper DNB Ghost, and that's on Instagram at Casper DANB Ghost. And yeah, that's all my stuff. Thanks again, everyone, for sticking around watching this. I really hope you enjoyed this adventure and these amazing performers, and had a whole bunch of hits in the feels, because I know I did that. Love your faces. Have a great day. Bye-bye. And